Now for our throwback. Once again, Resonate took your votes. Released back in 2012 and featured on Monstercat 010, here is The Phoenix. To vote for next week's throwback, head over to live.monstercat.com during our podcast stream.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Collegiate Star League. We last left off with a 77-player field competing in their final week of the regular season. Now that all the dust is settled, we'll be heading straight into the playoffs. So this is our first week, our first game on stream for the playoffs between UT Austin and the very famous New York University. They are 13-1 compared to UT Austin, who is currently at 11-3 in the standings. So two top teams. They made it here to the Ro32 for a reason, and we'll explain that as we get into the straight on the road to DreamHack, which is pretty much what all these teams are fighting for. Everyone wants to make it to the LAN finals. There's a huge prize pool, tons of money and scholarships. There's a lot on the line, and well, today I'm joined by none other than William What's Wrong, and maybe you can break down the way the brackets work for any of the new viewers, or, well, pretty much anyone alike, because this is our first week of the playoffs, so I don't even understand it.
That's right. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is What's Wrong here, and for those of you guys who are unfamiliar with how the CSL playoffs work, the top 32 teams get split into two different halves, with Bracket A, that's the top 16, and then you have Bracket B, which is the bottom 16. It's just separated. It's a typical single elimination best of 3 kind of 32 team format. So you have 16 teams on top and bottom, and they just play out their best of 3s, and whoever wins moves on. Whoever loses, well, unfortunately, they're out. And I believe that CSL chooses the first map, and the map for this week is Cache. So we are on Cache right now. And then the loser gets to pick the second map, and if there is a need for the third map, then the other team gets to pick the third map. So this should be a very interesting best of 3 and a very interesting road to DreamHack.
Yeah, that's interesting that... So obviously it gives an advantage to the person that loses the map, right? So they get to choose. It's interesting that CSL is choosing the first map. I think that's kind of cool in a way, that we can kind of get a mix-up, so it's not the standard Mirage, Dust 2, Cache, right? Like, those are the stereotypical NA maps, and, if you played 10-mans or scrims, like, those are always the maps you're going to get. It's going to be one of those.
Yeah. So
that's cool. It'll be nice. We'll get a little more cobble, overpass, some train or whatever. I enjoy it. I enjoy the format. There's no real, it's unique, and interestingly enough for CSGO, there isn't really a format there's some that are used, maybe 80% of the time, the standard, pick ban, whatever. But there really isn't a streamlined process. Oh, that run boost didn't work out, Bunny. Bunny got actually, got him with the daggers. Hey, that's interesting, a knife round that's a little different. And actually, Austin's gonna take it. University of Texas. The run boost didn't work out, but in the end, they still get a pick CT side. It is cash after all.
From what we know of both these teams, NYU, they are 13-1, dropping to a Concordia team, which I think NYU is better than Concordia, but, sometimes in the best of one, if you just don't have a good day and the other team plays well, that's what can happen. On the other hand, you have University of Texas Austin dropping 3 games, but 2 of those games were against Waterloo and Ryerson, which we saw on stream. They were formidable opponents as well. So I think this should be a pretty close game. I think it'll be a fun game, but I think the ball is still in NYU's court.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like they're going to set up here for a smoke execute, probably an A split. They're just going to boost 1 guy, maybe 2, and then split. But the CTs have pushed into A main, 3 of them getting so much information. This is just going to be an all-out brawl now here in the A main. But there's 3 CTs. They dropped the bomb as well. That was a huge misplay by the bomber.
Man,
yeah,
that was a fantastic play from NYU. They actually just went full armor and said, hey, we'll take the fight to you guys. Oh, actually, no, that's Texas. So Texas throwing off NYU here. NYU was ready for that late mid, late A take, and Austin completely catching these guys off guard.
I think they've done their research, man.
I think they did.
That seems like a very calculated decision. Probably know that they play very slow on pistol rounds, and let's punish them for it. Let's catch them off guard while they're setting up. 3 men into A main and the 1 guy Z. That was the perfect pincer.
That was definitely it definitely looked like it was research here.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game. I can tell already. Corndog getting the first entry with that UMP, racking up the kills. Fagel just dropping right into the arms of that MP9, grabbing triple kill there from Checkers. Otter chiming in with the eco frags, and yeah, he'll get the 4th kill as well with that HE. So yeah, just clean up crew, and definitely that was a sick pistol to watch, because a lot of teams don't have the cojones to make a BDP like that and really try and punish your opponents. There's a lot of defaults that happen in CSL, and I think this is what happens when we're getting to that cream of the crop. Since we're in the top 32 of the playoffs, we're gonna start to see some really good games. I apologize.
It's all good.
It's I have a pet B, guys. He just got out. I put him back in his cage.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's just like a full save round. So I mean, nothing too spectacular is gonna happen. But the important thing here is that the counter terrorists, they haven't lost a single player yet, even on the anti-eco. And that's crucial because they don't have to rebuy any of the nades, any of the kits, armors, stuff like that. So this should be another clean round. It should be 0 deaths considering it's just Glocks. Nice flash in for Balto to peek. Sees nothing B main, so it looks like they're gonna stick with the stack on A, the 3-man CT A here, and it should be a clean round, and that's gonna give Austin a ton of money coming into this 4th round and the first gun round.
Yeah, it looks like all they're trying to do is get that bomb down. That'll be a successful round for the T's. Smoke's about to dissipate, and they open Squeaky Door. That's going to give away the position. Otter actually caught off guard. He's only going to get 1 kill before going down, but Corndog chimes in and ace him here on the rotate as well with Moss. So just holding down that A site, and this shouldn't be a big problem. Yeah, only losing the 1 kill. Otter getting punished for pushing up a little too close to the smoke, and when they decided to pour out Squeaky, it's kind of hard to get a triple spray down if they can make it to site before you kill them. So, a little unfortunate loss, but it's really only an MP9. They're going to buy rifles anyway, not a big deal. And yeah, so this is pretty much a big round here for NYU. They have to start breaking the CT economy, or things could get out of hand really fast.
I think people are expecting NYU to, bring the heat, but it looks like University of Texas Austin, they've done their research. They're playing pretty well based on these first 3 rounds. They have the first op too, and it looks like counter-terrorists have focused around the mid and B, and they just left a solo man on A, probably with the op on quad. No, the op is in mid, so this should be interesting how they play their defaults.
Yeah, I definitely like this mid control. Now he's going to be able to catch off Dr. Chow, but he actually falls back here towards Hut. He was in a great position in vent. He could have dropped that boost as the T's were boosting in. But still going to get a lot of information. Drops Daz. Good mid control. This is actually going to split up the T's as well. Bomb still caught up back at mid, but Bunny God at least chiming in. Now gets a double kill punishes that missed op shot there at mid, so down to a 3-on-3, but the HP advantage is just far in U Texas' side.
Yeah, but you can see two of the terrorists only have 27 HP combined, and there is 25 seconds left, so it looks like NYU will try to break this B site, and the counter-terrorists are spread out, so Fruit Bowl, he has all to do with this hold here.
Yeah, luckily two of them are so low. If he can drop Y4K, it would have been easy cleanup, but he can't find that kill. Now the last two Ts are so low, it's going to be Balto cleaning up the round. Grabs a triple kill, and, you know, he kind of had had that laid up to him a little bit. All three of the Ts were below 40 HP, two of them on red, so, you know, you got to hand it to him for getting that flank, getting the timing correct. So yeah, good overall teamwork here from University of Texas. That mid control is going to be really huge, and however, if they can go, the more rounds basically Texas can go without getting punished for this mid control, the better it is for them. And now they're just going to burst right out mid. They get stuck on each other. Dr. Chow runs into a teammate, and the Molotov will push him away from that Ben area. And they're going to just try and probably go for some sort of fast highway split. They're realizing highway's clear. Dr. Chow is spotting it for his team. Well, having this mid control is going to be just huge for them in general.
Yeah, but look at the counter terrorists. They are completely content with giving up mid control, and they're just gonna try to take the distance duels. So they don't want to contest mid since they lost it early. So they're just gonna take these long range duels. So the terrorists, they only have one smoke left for an execute. They just want the bomb plant down, maybe take away one or two guns. They're not really looking to win the round, and the last smoke is used, and it looks like it's going to be a B hit.
There it is, Balto. He's in a huge position, able to find the first kill, but he has to reload and gets caught out in the open. Fruit Bowl only getting one before going down, so that's going to be a 2-even trade here for the Ts. And they have a sight with one rifle here on Dr. Chow, and he's got full HP Kevlar. He could potentially do a lot of damage if they don't instantly dink him, but ace him from the flank, gets the first kill. Corndog, he's overly exposed and very lit. He can find the first kill, but Otter comes in for the cleanup, gets the last two kills for the round, and yeah, that was a much closer eco round than it really should have been.
Yeah, that was a very successful round. They got 3 kills and a bomb plant with just pretty light buys, and that's going to give them a chance to buy the op. So are the terrorists going to buy the op? Yeah, so Daz picks up the op, and we're going to see the second round come in here, the second gun round, and we'll see how they play their defaults on this round.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if they put pressure on mid at any point in this round. They realize how important that is for Texas. Goes for the spam, is able to drop him down to 68, and here comes the boost into play. Aim battle right away, Otter unable to hit the shot. Quick crouch peek. Is going to be able to avoid it, and unfortunately Y4K just walks through the smoke, gets completely punished by Corndog.
Already down 4v5, not a good sign. And the counter terrors, it looks like Austin here, they usually play pretty weak A early, but now they got the rotate coming in. So maybe if NYU could figure out that they're not playing heavy A at the start of the round, they could abuse it. It looks like Fagel, he's gonna... What a name to say. Fagel, he gets an entry, and Daz chimes in as well.
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Fuglet. I think it's French.
Okay.
Fuglet. It's Fugly's ugly cousin. But Otter actually chiming in from A main. Yeah, from A main, and Daz able to get the trade as well. So still keeping that one-man advantage here. Newark definitely need to stick together now. It looks like they are going to opt for this B site. And, well, they should know at least where Fruit Bowl is playing. He is favored playing on site every single round so far. Dr. Chow, he's going to clear through CT. He might get punished for this. Doesn't hit his first burst, but actually is able to drop Fagel, who's so low on HP. So now it's 2-on-1, still advantage here for NYU. And it's going to be a pretty hard situation for Otter. As long as they don't peek him, he shouldn't get any free kill, and he should have to save. But it looks like Daz, he does want to go for this information. No, okay, he's just going to stay behind main. It looks like he wanted to peek.
He's got the headshot angle. He's got the run-up headshot, so this is a fantastic angle to hold. He's going to make first contact, misses a shot, but they know where he is. So Otter, he's in a desperate position, and Daz, good repositioning by him, gets the first gun round.
You got to wonder what would have happened if Otter hit that first jump.
Yeah,
because that would have allowed him to get behind the site, out of out from the danger of the op and checker, and maybe could have pistoled that player on site. I don't know where bomb was planted. I assume it was planted for Daz, considering he was opting for that checker position. So interesting retake. All these rounds are actually really close. All the buy rounds come down to these 2v2 situations. So definitely some even rifling between the teams, and yeah, now 2 CTs are going to post up here at mid. They're going to go for a counter boost. Yeah, Otter's like, oh man, I smoked it already, it's cool. And actually, he wants to get boosted, so Daz actually getting the first kill, but this could be the trade they need. Fagel gets caught off guard, only dropped to 34 though. Doesn't expose too much Bunny God. He's going to try and spot him. He's just going to pre-fire spam the spot, and can't really find anything. So they have a lot of information now towards the T's positions.
Yeah, look at the CT though. There's 0 in A site. Literally, they've just said, hey, we're going to just gamble that you're going to hit B again. And they've sent 0 guys A. So after the pickoff, nobody's rotated off, and it looks like Otter finally decided to rotate off over to the A site. And NYU, looks like they're setting up for smokes. No, they're just gonna, yeah, they have smokes ready. It looks like that's gonna cover off the left side of the site. And NYU, they're looking to hit this A site.
Yeah, they get the free site easily as well. And that gamble obviously not going to pay off. If they can find any damage, bomb only going down just now. So they have a little time to work with, but still it's probably going to be best just to save these rifles. Odds are they're not going to do much damage, and their money is so low. Every round has been so close, even the ecos, that after just 2 rounds in a row, it's going to be a force save, or maybe even a force buy, considering they have these 2 rifles, but generally, you'll just see the other 2 teammates go for a pistol, no armor, and guarantee that they'll have at least a nice clean buy here coming into the 9th round, rather.
Yeah, definitely the right choice to save here, and it looks like the terrorists are actually hunting. They left pretty early, but they shouldn't be able to find the counter-terrorists. So, 5-2 the score line. Austin in the lead, but they are on an eco here, besides the 2 guns.
Yeah, this is gonna be yeah, definitely. Sorry, did I cut you off?
No. This is just interesting.
Yeah, they
just play this.
Yeah, the CTs are going for kind of that dynamic play where they either stack a lot of CTs toward mid or just play sites. Obviously, on the anti-ecos, they're just preferring those long-range battles, and here they're going to take A main control as well. Condog, rather. Getting a lot of information with this P250. Yeah, he's going to be able to call back to his teammates that it's probably not an A main play. And they'll be able to adapt to this, but Y4K, he's waiting. He drops the bomb intelligently. Doesn't want to get punished for that. And it looks like they want to peek together. He sees just the shoulder, gets the first spray. Corndog looking to trade, but unable to find anything, so he's just going to kind of fall back and play this area. Play A main, make sure this choke point's at least being held, and the T's are just being very methodical about clearing this mid.
Yeah, and I think that's Condog, not Corn Dog. I know you're hungry, but Corn Dog's for you, man.
Corn dogs. Ooh, Fruit Bowl! Getting nice spray down, actually. That's a huge kill for the B site. Now there's still FAMAS on Balto, so he might be able to do some damage, and this is making the T's question, because Bomb's down here in the pit, and Asim in a great position to get that P250 kill. Now it's down to just Bunny God into a 1-on-3. He's going to re-aim that pit position, but he's so low, he gets punished by Balto in a round that should not have been theirs, getting completely destroyed. Asim getting the double kill with the P250, and Balto chiming in with that op in the end, getting a double as well. University of Texas coming strong back into this game.
Bit of a mistake on NYU's part, but also a really good play from Asim. He got the 2 frags, and on top of that, he dinked Bunny God as well. But just a mistake for NYU to come across B site like that. You need to run across headshot, make sure that you don't get shot by the guy from heaven. But
yeah, trying to challenge there from heaven, right from the T pit area, is such a risky angle to play. Like you said, you need to push forward, even if you don't have a smoke for cross. You got to cross the headshot angle, or else you're just asking to get double peeked from heaven, and that's a scary proposition. So they're going to do a fake here, throw the smokes towards A. Oh, it's not a fake. They are going to go A main. So Bomb is opting towards A, and Y4K in a huge position right now. He's called out that there's no one catwalk. He's going to be able to push out right to sight. Sees the guy fence, gets the first spray. Actually, the fire will finish him off. Dr. Chow with the flames. And yeah, they're going to clear out the A site. Daz on the flank here on Highway, also dropping. And Balto as well. So this is just falling apart. Picks up the FAMAS, gets a double kill. And yeah, that was a huge round. Daz on the flank getting a triple kill with the Tech 9 able to pick up the FAMAS. So huge round now, completely turned around. Just back and forth force buys from each team respectively.
That was nice from NYU, definitely. They read, I guess, the weak A play early, and they had a change of pace because they've been playing their slow defaults pretty much every round, and they just said, screw it, we'll play fast. And they hit a fast A, looked like it worked, caught them off guard.
Yep, exactly correct. And yeah, just getting cleaned up. CT's trying to get an information play here at B, and that did not work. They were set up with the perfect angles, only losing Faggle. Dr. Chow able to clean up, and yeah, that's going to be the end of that eco round, straight into the buys. So if you wanted to get that over with, that's one way to do it. And yeah, it looks like they're still kind of on a broken buy, so they're just going to opt for CZ and Armor on the more wealthier players. Interestingly, Otter not opting for Armor this round. Still 4,100 in the bank. I could imagine him going for an AWP in the following round, or at least trying to drop one of his teammates. And lots of mid control here. Bunny God getting the first kill. I don't know if they know how many are out here. He is able to get the second kill here on Faggle, but Fruit Bowl chimes in from behind the smoke, able to get a second kill thanks to Asim. So they now have huge mid control. Finally, Fruit Bowl gets punished, and well, the positions of the CTs have been revealed, and the bomb will off towards the A side.
Yeah, still a pretty good eco round. If they can save this AK, they got 2 kills on top of an AK. I think that's a pretty solid round here. And Balto, he's gonna look to do some damage. Maybe go for some eco frags. I'm sorry, exit frags here. Take away another gun, I think. Oh no, he's gonna look for the second AK. So this is gonna be a really solid round for Texas here. Nope. As I say that, nope. Yak. He brings down the pain.
Y4K greater than Stewie 2K. Yeah, definitely a huge momentum swing now for NYU. 3 rounds in a row, 5 out of the last 6, and yeah, really only losing that one force buy when Asim was able to chime in and grab those 2 P250 kills from Heaven. Pretty huge round, and well, maybe they're going to start favoring towards the A site more, as they've been getting. Really, their only troubles have been towards the mid and B area. So, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here comes the smoke executes onto A. Faggle playing that rotate position this time instead, and they're actually going to go double boost mid, so this could be a highway split. Trying to get the CTs to rotate here from mid. Condog grabbing the first kill. Only one CT right now at mid. They're going to be a little wary of the position, so one is rotated here into Z to get an alternate angle, and will he be able to finish him up? Condog does get the flick before getting burnt, but he did drop him so low, able to get cleaned up by Balto, and the Otter also coming in for the brawl, so it almost worked. It did at least get 2 of the CTs to rotate to the A site, but it just got completely demolished. Condog, and yeah, grabbing those 2 kills and lighting another, doing a combined total of probably 280 damage that round. Pretty much single-handedly locking down that mid-strat that NYU had going.
Yeah, that was a bit of a sloppy take from NYU, and that's going to cost them. So it looks like a healthy win for Austin, as long as they don't lose anyone else. Yes, he doesn't even have the bomb, but it looks like he's going to go for this. Oh, the timing. He doesn't spot quad. Quad guy. Oh, yeah, there you go. The timing. That's just CSGO timing right there. But sloppy execute bit on the A and mid hit, and that's gonna net them. That's gonna net Austin a clean win round, and they get a free op. They get to keep 3 of their weapons, 3 of their rifles, and we are in round 13, 7-5. Austin still in the lead on their CT side.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously they want to just clean up this half, get that 10-5 scoreline. That would be ideal, but at this point, seems as if New York has kind of adapted to this aggression on the CTs, and in turn, Texas is not going to go for anything too specific on their pushes. They're just going to hold these kind of defaults. If you look at the radar, they're just in a straight line across the map, holding the most common choke points of cash and really not trying to take those engagements too early. And that's exactly what NYU wants. They're looking for these battles. Daz holding the vent area, and Fruitball now playing towards Sandbag this time. So interesting mix-up of positions. Balto opting to play the B side now. And this will be pretty late executed, it looks like. Bomb now rotating towards the B site.
Yeah, so NYU, they like this slow default, slow play. So when the counter-terrorists know what's up, they should be able to react pretty well. But NYU, it looks like they're going to do a set execute onto the B side. Molly's onto the site. Smokes. Set pieces out. There's 25 seconds left. Here comes the rotations. It's going to come down to these entries, but they're not going to check this back checker site.
Yeah, Fruitball chiming in here from the mid area. Condog also getting a kill before getting dropped. And now there's only 2 Ts left. Yak trying to find that kill on the rotate, trying to even it up a bit. And like you said, Fruitball in such a great position. He's able to just play for the time, get the bomb down, and checkmate the Ts. There's nothing they can do unless he decides to peek in that situation. So perfectly played there from University of Texas. This passive play seems to be a little bit more of their natural play style, and I really hope to see them opt for this and make that aggression a very rare thing, something that they can use to catch off the Ts rather than doing the more standard just rush on eco rounds.
Texas has really impressed me. They've been playing some really solid Counter-Strike. Just like having that one guy in back checkers and having the timing on that, he's almost single-handedly won the round. But
great
like
shoulder peek by the Ts. Yeah, they're just going to be able to push right out. Asim misses his first shot. Sick movement, but Honor shines in, gets the MLG flag, finds a triple kill with the M4 before going down. And that's all you can ask for from an A player, to get those 3 kills. This should not be a round for them, but Dr. Chow able to get 2 kills now. The round is evened up. HP in the favor now of University of Texas, and Bunny got in kind of a good position to drop Balto if he overcommits, but Balto has the greater angle, playing too close to that quad box, so he gets punished. Dr. Chow unable to find any more, and obviously still going to in favor of who we expected to win this round. But nonetheless, I actually really appreciate, I think it was Y4K or Yak, that just kept playing with the Asim, who was playing quad with the op. It was just constant jiggle peeking until he went for that first shot, and then they poured out on the site. And if the rest of his team had committed with him, maybe if they communicated that a little more effectively, they could have just swarmed that op around quad. They had the smokes in place, they had the execute, it was just a little too late on the rest of the team. So appreciate the movement here from the Ts. They're definitely not out of this game by any means.
Yeah, definitely not. But if you look at the gear and the utility, the counter-terrorists are definitely favored to win. As Fruitball, yet again, gets a double kill, one through smoke. Oh, that was very nice. And NYU pushed down to a 3v5 so early in the round.
Yeah, exactly, and they're all in the same part of the map, so they have no information. Trying to just find picks, and they're really going to have to take a gamble right now, and gets punished by Balto here from Checker. He finds 2 kills with the bomb down. That'll be the round. That should be the end of the half. Dr. Chow's going to have to make a huge play here from B main. Has to retrieve the bomb, and Otter, wary of his position, should have been called out. I'm surprised he's not spamming right now. There we go. He's going for the wallbang. At a little weird angle, he might be able to find it, but Asim finally cleans him up, and that'll be 10-5 in favor of U Texas. So really impressive considering that 5-round spree that we saw coming out of NYU.
Yeah, actually, Texas has thoroughly impressed me. I thought it was going to be more favored towards NYU. And considering that the pattern that we've seen in CSL, which is more rounds tend to be gained on the T side, gaining 10 CT side rounds, that's definitely a good sign. But okay, we'll see if NYU's defense is just as strong as Texas's defense.
That's absolutely true. Full Kevlar here, bot on the T side. Not opting for any utilities. They're just going to go all out A-Rush. Fagel getting the first kill. And Bunny God chiming in as well, finding a triple with the USP. Insane movement here from this man. He is untouchable, 100 HP and 3 headshots. That is going to be a lockdown A site and a huge round here for NYU. Just like you were prefacing before the round, it has been a little more T-sided in the CSL, and the fact that they were able to get that pistol round on CT is going to be that huge momentum swing that NYU needs.
Yeah. I mean, Balto, he's going to be pretty much in an impossible position, 1v5 with a Glock and 40 HP. Glock in a dream, and I don't think he's going to find it.
Funny God's like, just give me the 4K. Let me have it, man. Yeah, huge round by him. He was just untouchable from that position. Just jiggle peeking quad and just running USPing, grabbing those fadeaway shots, stopping that A push in its tracks. They weren't even able to make it to red, so that was a huge play by Bunny God. And this is going to be a force buy here from Texas. They're going to opt for this Tech 9 push towards B. It looks like they're going to go for a split, try and get 2 guys out, but they have the mid control. Dr. Chow grabbing the first spray down, and the bomb's going to go late. Only 1 CT player here at headshot, so he's going to have to hold down Fagel with the MP7. Not a lot of ammo to get a huge spray down. He does have to switch to his pistol, is able to get the first kill, but he gets surrounded by ASIM. Thankfully, Yak getting the UMP kill is going to even off the scoreboard. Only 2 Ts left, and Plant going down. They know they can just rush him down because the planner is in a vulnerable position, and this should just be a cleanup. Losing 2 SMGs, not too bad considering you were going against a Tech armor buy. That's a round you could absolutely lose, so NYU will be pretty happy with how it worked out.
I mean, it's pretty curious, though, because I mean, in the pistol round, nobody bought any smokes whatsoever. I just realized they all bought 5 armor instead of just buying that 1 smoke forklift. And then for this force buy, they bought 1 smoke, but they used it somewhere else. And when they hit B, there were no smokes in CT or Heaven. It's just like a straight up dry peek, no flashes or whatsoever. So it's just kind of curious to see how the decision, I guess, that Texas made as a team. And right now, it looks like ASIM, he's finally gonna buy that 1 smoke and 1 flash, but let's see how they use it. All they want is just the plant.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a feel that University of Texas is a little more favored to that CT side. That's what they really hone in on, making sure they have good, they don't over-rotate and just hit their shots, peek together, have that team synergy. But like you said, looking at that pistol, not even 1 smoke bought out, makes me question their T-side strats a little bit. Obviously, we haven't seen anything from the rifle rounds, but it wouldn't surprise me if they just opt for those huge executes, because that could very well be what worked for them, right? They know that they can win the aim battle, so why not just bring it to them? They can dictate the pace of the game into their favor when they know they're the better aimer. So that could very well be the case. This will be the last eco round. Otter boosted up. He's going to be able to punish Daz. What? Gets a headshot. Balto chiming in as well. He's going to punish here from mid. So this is a huge opening now. Only 1 CT player left on site. It's going to be a lot to ask here from Bunny God. He's done it before with a silencer, only able to get 1 this time, and now Fagel and Y4K are going to have to rotate for this retake.
Oh my god, not like this, not like this. You can't possibly lose a round where all they invested was in 3 P250s, maybe 4. And look at this boost coming in from Otter. He jumps and exposes his position, so now they know that there's another man in quad. And Fagel's gonna get the timing. It's gonna be down to 1v1, but there is no kit, so all ASIM has to do is play the bomb. Gets a peak timing. Fagel's so low.
Kid on site. Oh, but he checked the wrong angle. Yeah. Oh, he's ran out of time. ASIM played it perfectly.
Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. They lost a round where where Texas had no armor, just straight up P250s, and they didn't even use the flash for the fight. It was just straight up P250, no armor, and they lost that round. Oh man, that is the worst kind of round to lose. I mean,
that's heartbreaking.
That is demoralizing.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can even see it in their economy, the effects of losing such a round like that. A Nova and 5-7 in the hands of Fagel and Y4K respectively. And now that's the huge boost of confidence we're going to see from University of Texas. We crap on their T side, and they prove us how strong it can be with even just P250 no armor, but they're going to get punished. Dr. Chow and Daz rushing into A main, getting a huge burst of information, and thankfully ASIM able to even out the playing field, dropping Y4K, and this is a huge round for the CTs to lose. They've invested all their economy, and this would most likely guarantee that 13 rounds here for University of Texas.
Oh yeah, and look at Texas. They're reading this perfectly. They heard the two guys on A site, so it looks like they're gonna head towards this B site. A smoke goes out for CT, flash. And it looks like they are gonna hit this B site. It's gonna be left up to Fagel. He gets the first kill with the Nova, unable to get the second kill. So now it's gonna be a 2v3. Are NYU gonna go for this?
Oh, and yeah, it gets flanked by Otter. Otter playing that slow flank the whole way from A main, and he's gonna get a double kill as well. That's gonna be the CT economy in dire straits. Only 2K across the board, aside from Fagel with the 2800. And this is a huge momentum swing now. Texas, Austin, we've seen them just dominate on the CT side, and it was starting to look questionable here going into the second half, but they have completely turned it around, lost the first 2 rounds, and ended up winning on a P250 save, no armor round. Obviously don't want to rub it in. I'm not trying to put you on blast right now, but that's definitely a round you don't want to lose, and it can very easily put you on tilt.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a half buy with armor. It wasn't even a force buy. It wasn't even a rush. It was literally just taking aim duels, and then P250's got like insta dinks, and it was just, you can't losing rounds like that. It just sucks. And NYU, they are on the back ropes. They're on an eco, so they shouldn't win this. As long as Texas, they pry out for information, and they're gonna be on back ropes. They're down 13-7, and they have to win the next gun round with limited utilities.
Yeah, going off what you said earlier, that P250 buy, you generally could see that work out on CT side more often than not because you can play a tight angle and catch a T off guard as they're executing. But for that to happen on the T side, when you have to take those aim duels, that obviously just shows how much of a misplay the CT's made. Overcommitting to the pushes, being a little overconfident, thinking they can get a little more information and take the aim duels, and obviously they couldn't. Getting caught off guard on multiple parts of the map, and that could haunt them for time to come. Bunny God, last man alive with USP, trying to find some quick dinks, and it's going to take multiple headshots from this range to get a kill, so he's going to just try and get a rifle, try and at least drop one person, but this HE, that's going to finish up the round.
What?
Gaben, please. Gaben, please. And that's a common glitch we've seen with HEs. Sometimes the clipping in certain parts of the map will cut off the damage. We actually saw it earlier at IEM Katowice, where an HE went into apps on Inferno and caught right under a stair on Zeus. Zeus was playing apps, and it did 0 damage to him. And it was right under his feet on the stairs. So obviously that's an extreme version of the glitch, but it'll happen a lot. If you're ever hiding in pit, on Inferno as well, you'll notice an HE will fly in and it'll do like 2 damage when it was right above your head because it'll clip right there on that post. So, something that's been in the game for a while. People know that HEs are pretty bad on buy rounds. They're not going to do much against armored opponents anyway. So, but no, definitely something that needs to be fixed. That's definitely a good example of it.
It looks like Texas, they are going to head towards this A site here. The rotates are coming in proper for the CTs though. It looks like just a standard smoke on forklift. Molly is exposed and gets 2 kills. Oh, before he gets burnt down. It looks like Austin, they only have 1 guy left, so he has to clutch this, and he's not going to be able to. So NYU getting that crucial round that they needed, 13-8. And now they got to win a string of rounds before they can let Texas take one. So NYU, they need to win this round, and then I believe Texas will be broke, and then after that, they gotta win that next eco. Bring it up to 13-10 if they really want to have a chance at this game.
Yeah, and that's a huge round for them. Like you said, they needed to win that, or else the game was pretty much over. Daz opting for this aggressive position towards B. He might be able to find a kill. Condog, he gets the shoulder peek in. He should not repeat this, but he does. Gets punished for it as well. Daz finds the first entry for the round. And that's probably going to scare them away from that B site, more or less. We see the Bomber and Balto just holding this angle, trying to see if any CT's overly aggressive, but not really an angle to play. He has the bomb as well. I don't think he's aware of it. He's trying to catch Daz on the rotate, and this is actually good timing if it goes now. Unfortunately for him, he has no idea why 4K has been boosted up into vent. And yeah, it's pretty much a do or die, but he actually is aware of it. The aim battles at mid gets communicated, so he's able to punish Y4K as he drops down into checkers, and now it's all up to Daz. Gets a third kill as well. This man is on fire, playing these boxes to perfection. Finally gets dropped by Asim. And now the rotate comes in. Chow only getting 1 kill before getting dropped, and Fagel, he's able to chime in here from heaven. So now it's down to a 2v1, all down to Fruit Bowl. He's on site playing passively. Bomb's down, and Bunny God knows it, so there's no reason to face right now. Fagel can just hold this headshot angle and wait for Fruit Bowl to cross over. And yeah, they have the perfect crossfire, no HP as well, and that's going to be the round. Another one in favor of NYU, and Texas Austin, they're going to have to start rethinking their strategies. This kind of pick-and-play style isn't necessarily working for them.
Yeah, it should be another eco round. NYU, hopefully they don't get ecoed again. This should be, in theory, a pretty easy round, but it looks like, oh no, Dr. Chow, he's disconnected. But they paused after the round already started, and it looks like Texas, they're gonna go for an A rush. There's no one on the A site because of that disconnect.
Not like this.
Oh no, not like this, not like this. Texas Austin, they have the A site. Now it's gonna be a 4-on-5 retake.
Oh God, no. Please.
Not
please
like
don't.
this.
This is a huge game as well. This is not just a pug, guys. This is for the playoffs. This is to go to DreamHack. They really need this round. Balto able to find the P250 kill on the Fagel, and they have full site control. Grabs a second kill, and there's a player here in A main. And Op is not the gun you want for a retake as well. Daz is going to have to go huge right now. He can't find the quickscope. And they win that round off of an A rush disconnect on NYU.
No,
and
not like this.
that is
Gotta do it in free sign. Yeah.
that is disheartening, man. That is.
That's
and now
really
the
unfortunate.
play
God, they didn't hear. Like, I guess. Oh man, I guess Dr. Chow wasn't saying anything in comms, but they didn't realize until the round already started. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. You can't. I mean, that's not really the fault of Texas. That's. I mean, that just sucks.
I don't even know if we have Match Medic, so I don't even know if we have the technology to go back and fix it. Obviously, we do. We could restart the round and do it manually, but it's probably in the rules. Once a round is live, it's live, and you can't pause until the next round. There are a lot of pro leagues that also go by once the first kill, then it's considered live. So, obviously that's not in our rule book, so that won't be the case. So we're just really unfortunate. It's really a round that you shouldn't see. It really should be 13-9 right now. So that stings, and that's, if there's anything that's going to put you on more tilt, it's one thing to lose a P250 round, but to lose a round just because a teammate disconnected is a whole nother beast. Fagel playing close here in vents. He has the potential to get the bomb down as well, but Fruit Bowl peeks a little late, gets punished for it, and now he has the bomb in his hands. Yeah, this is huge for them. Balto trying to find a kill, but Yak's just going to play in a passive angle here. Interesting that they've just abandoned the bomb altogether, considering he had possession of it. But it looks like they're just going to play that man advantage and not try and take too many risks. Dr. Chow, in fact, taking a huge risk right now, goes for the spray down, is able to find Otter, and now it's only 2 men left here on the University of Texas side.
Yeah, and it's a 2v4 with 30 seconds left. They finally got the bomb, but where are they going to go? Both players in mid. It looks like they're going to favor over towards this B site. But Yak, he's in a fantastic position. I don't know if they're going to check this angle, and they don't. So Yak, he has a field day. No, he misses, and Kondog, he's able to punish Yak. And here they come onto the A site, but Fagel in a great position gets that first kill. Kondog, he certainly does not have time for this plan.
Oh, gets the first spray. I thought he was going to continue that spray down and get a double kill. Very close round for him. Fagel getting a triple kill that round. Coming in huge for his team right now. And this could be the fire for either team right now. I could actually see NYU just being so angry right now that they lost that.
Yeah.
They just go full rage mode and just start destroying the opposition. I would not be surprised at all. I'll call it right now, 16-14 NYU. Or actually, no, I'll call overtime. I changed my... I'm just kidding. It's cheating when you call a score line mid-game. That's not fair at all. But yeah, they're just going to get this mid-control again. Y4K getting boosted into vent, and they played this more often than not, and Daz able to get the first kill here onto A main. and they're ready for this A play.
Yeah. Just to imagine, this could have been like a 13-11 scoreline with the terrorists saving. So it could have been, you know, close to like a 13-12. I mean, that just I mean, mentally getting yourself back in the game is a task, and I think NYU, they're ready for that.
And like you said, it's so hard too, because you know you have to work twice as hard as you would have previously. You know in the back of your head that was an easy round for you, especially with an op against Tech9. You can just play from truck the entire time and just, you know, go duck hunting. So Dr. Chow able to get a double kill. Last 2 Ts left here in A main with the bomb down on A site. They're not going to be able to do much, but as I say, that fruit bowl gets the insta-dink here on the Daz. So that's going to be a pretty good frag for them, but this is their buy round. They need more than just frags at this point. And it's all down to Otter. He's stuck behind a smoke. I don't think they're wary of it. He runs out of bullets. That flash, had it actually gotten Yak, would have been huge, because we saw in that position, Dad, I believe, was reloading. So if one of the CTs was flashed and the other's reloading, that's an easy double kill, and really could have brought that down to a 1v1, but unfortunately not going to work out here for University of Texas. Austin, they're going to have to pull something out of their bag of tricks right now. They just opt for the pistol buy, and we've seen how powerful they are. Are they these pistols? But actually, only one P250 on Balto, so you know, we'll see if that works out. They're just going to go for a fast B. Fagel able to get 1 kill, but Dr. Chow drops instantly without getting anything for his time, and Condog, well, but Y4K chimes in from heaven, gets a double kill. 7 bullets left to work with, and he's going to fall back and reload, wait for his teammates. It looks like they wanted to push that smoke and probably realized that's not smart, and they actually have the bomb. They spotted it on the radar. They're just going to fall back. Bunny God could play this crack in the smoke and see if they push it, but they will be able to get the bomb and get it planted, so 3-on-2 retake, not a lot of HP here on Otter.
Yeah, but all the mollies have been used, so they're not going to have mollies for the retake. And look at Otter, he's doing a ton of damage. ASM gets that first kill. Now he's on a 1v2 situation.
It's not planted for him, so.
Yeah, it's not planted for him, so it looks like counter-terrorists. Luckily. Oh man, what's up with NYU and not being able to handle pistols? I know one of them was because of disconnect, but oh man, these are way too close to be comfortable.
Yeah, it's definitely got to have your adrenaline going on both teams right now, and realizing how close they are to that match point. And definitely a lot on the line right now. If University of Texas Austin is unable to win this round, they will be on a 4 save, which we've seen them be successful in before, but this will most likely be a 14-14 scoreline, and we'll be heading into double match point for both teams. And they're going to hear this squeaky player, Otter, just getting a little too overzealous there. Gets instantly punished, just trying to catch off the CTs off guard. He goes for the B-hops right out the door and unable to find anything, so now it's going to be a boost here from the T's. And we're seeing this kind of scrimmy play from them. You'd like to see these executes, because they're coming so close to winning them when they execute with pistols, but then as soon as they get rifles, they just opt for the pick play. And that's not working for them. They're never winning these important rifle rounds, which they really need to get on the board. It's only the ecos when they actually just rush a site, so they need to kind of gamble one of these rifle rounds and just go for it. This would be the one to do, but they're already a man down, and looks like they're opting for this bend play. They actually throw a flash towards A. That's going to slightly rotate one of the players, but he falls right back. Yak holding this angle, doesn't want to rotate out of the site. Molly goes down. He's going to spot Balto. Does a little bit of damage, and Brupel gets that entry onto the B site, so they have the site open for the taking. They could probably even get in a great plant position if they opt to. And yeah, this is huge. Planning for B main is going to be a huge opening, and Asim on the rotate as well, able to grab Bunny God. That's going to be all the CTs in one position now, and Y4K distracted as well, trying to find it. So it's essentially a 2v3 on site, and make that a 1v4 now. Oh, so it just fell apart so fast. And, well, there's that execute I asked for. Ask and you shall receive, I guess.
Look at University of Texas map, assuming that they're going to win already.
Oh, BM. BM coming out, man.
Basically saying, you lost, what's your next map, bro? Oh, man.
Wow.
Imagine... Oh, God.
Oh, no, because the map vote came up. The map vote came up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
okay.
They're just getting rid of it. We don't know. Yeah. It's not going to be Inferno, guys. Or maybe. We don't know that yet. We are down to the last round, 15-12. And it looks like Dr. Chow, he's able to get the trade onto ASUM. A 4v4. Oh, and the nade finishes off Dr. Chow.
Yeah, and they've been whittled down to such a low economy, especially losing that anti-eco round when they had invested in an AWP just a few rounds ago. So unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the game for them. It's sad to see because you never know what would have happened in an alternate universe. They would have won that round. This would have been a bye for them instead of a save. And scoreline would actually only be 14-13 at this point. Yeah. So this round.
And not only that, Austin would have been on a save too. So probably like a 14-14.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and that shows just how much economy plays into the game. Like Counter-Strike, you really need to get consecutive rounds together, or you're just putting yourself into a bye to 0 every round. Bagel not going to check the lockers here in A main. That will be the end of the game. 16-12 in favor of University of Texas Austin. They will be going on to map 2. So this is a best of 3, guys. If you're just joining us, this is the Collegiate Star League. This is our Counter-Strike Global Offensive Season 1. We are heading into the Ro32. This is the playoffs. So the winner, the top 2 teams will get to go to LAN at DreamHack, play for a nice little prize pool, scholarship money as well. Tons of money distributed throughout all our games. So be sure to check our website out at C Star League. We got the schedule, all the teams, all the rosters. Shout outs to our sponsors, Twitch. They have supported us, Asus ROG. They are also doing a spring contest as well. So you can type !Asus in chat or just head to our website, cstarleague.com. Head to the Counter-Strike section. There's a giveaway. You can do multiple different things. So just check out the website. Lots of different options for you to win. Tons of cool prizes, laptops, 144 hertz monitors, all that good stuff. So shout outs to Asus, Twitch. You can check us out at our YouTube as well at youtube.com/CStarLeague and our Facebook Collegiate CSGO as well. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back with map 2 coming up just shortly. So give us about 5 minutes or so and we will be back.
Love me.
And now for some new music. You've waited a long time for Karma Field's album, and here you have it. This is another single off New Age, Dark Age. Here is For Me. now time for our guest mix. Let's welcome to the stage, World.
Hey guys, this is World. I'll be mixing the next 30 minutes of the podcast. I'll be playing a few exclusives from my upcoming Awake EP. I hope you enjoy the mix. Let's get started.
Exclusive. Available on World's Awake EP, this is Discovery.